I'm just sick and tired of feeling like nothing I do matters anymore, no matter where it is that I go. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, anything. Take my latest YouTube video, for example. I sent Lauren around to do all that stuff last time. Let's see if it's actually getting any views. I guarantee you it isn't. Why? Because my audience vanishes whenever I do any... See, here's the stupid thing. If I did what my audience wanted me to do on YouTube, I would endlessly tinker with gaming computers, but never actually use them. So... Oh, look! 9 views! Ah, YouTube's this wonderful platform of discoverability, isn't it? Yeah, like all those people say. Huh. Right. Oh, excuse me, 10 views. YouTube's still trying to figure out if view number 10 is 1 like, blah, 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 and a comment, which I already know is not an actual human being because there's been a problem with spam bots going around on YouTube lately. Oh, I can't even see comments now because it's broken. And while stuff on YouTube is broken, and I'm getting more errors just trying to view my own statistics than ever before. Seriously. Finally! Here it is. Wanna be friends? One of those generic responses. I'm watching this. Matter of fact, let's get it on... No, let's not put it on stream. It's good for a screenshot. Put it in Picasa. And then we'll watch. Because when this spam bot gets banned on YouTube, the comment will stay, but the profile picture will disappear. There. Screenied. We'll see if anything becomes of it. But that's the thing. I mean, people say all these wonderful things about YouTube's got all this discoverability. YouTube's got all this discoverability. Right. So how come... Oh, you know, I've got an audience that refuses to support me unless I'm tinkering endlessly with computers all the time. So how come I can't just have a new audience when I make different kinds of content? So, this kind of gets into some of what I want to talk about the next time we have a formal talk radio show about some things. So, here's one of the things I want to do. You see, a lot of the Harris Hellers and the Devin Nashes of the world are talking about YouTube like it's this wonderful place with all kinds of discoverability, but the only thing that YouTube has going for it is that it's a platform that's designed to actually store stuff. So, it's made for uploads first. And because of this, do we even see... I don't think that's actually making it on stream. Cool. So it's made for uploads first. And so it's a storage medium for one thing. So you don't have the kind of volatility where, oh, something glitched and you had VODs get deleted or something. I've seen that on Twitch before. I've seen people get disciplinary action and lose VODs, and I've also seen something else happen that messed up and people's content got deleted. Twitch just isn't as reliable as YouTube when it comes to actually storing content. But that's the only advantage that YouTube has.
Bright moons, you return. Did you succeed in your attack? Yes.
Okay, she's done. Let's get some other characters in on the action. Goodman can be next. Bam. You know what? Let's not even decon anything. Switch characters. So that's the thing. Oh, there can be something like discoverability. There can be something like discoverability on YouTube because of the fundamental differences between YouTube and Twitch. But here's the problem with that. The problem is, you can have all the storage in the world, but unless the algorithms are actually letting you have views, you're not going to get any unless you get them somewhere else or bring your audience with you. So you're not going to be in that much better of a shape than, arguably any better of a shape than you are on Twitch. Just the way it is. See, the thing is, Twitch has algorithms. They're just not as developed as YouTube's, and I think that's one of the potentials that Twitch has right now. Twitch has to find a way to not become the next YouTube. Because YouTube has... They have a chance to do things better than YouTube as they develop their technology to try and catch up to Google in those respects. This is what Twitch actually has an opportunity here. Because YouTube just plain has too many algorithms. YouTube has too many algorithms right now. And you know this is a problem. You know that this is definitely a problem when you see these channels. First of all, can you even find, unless someone tells you outright, Can you even find a brand new YouTube channel that only has 1 or 2 videos that just started a week or 2 ago? Can you even find any of that stuff? Let's close this out too. Don't want to see people's LFGs in there. But, so can you even find somebody? You can even find somebody that just started on YouTube without them telling you, here's my channel. That's the thing. Even Twitch is ahead of YouTube on that, with recommended smaller communities. That tab that keeps popping up on my homepage. The question is whether or not Twitch users actually will click on something like that, as opposed to they watch 3 or 4 streamers and don't give anybody else a chance. That's probably the #1 people problem that Twitch is ever going to have. Never mind whether you're streaming at the same time as a big streamer. The question is anybody else ever going to give you a chance? That's what matters. One of the things I see the commentators talk about when it comes to YouTube versus Twitch is they'll talk about the systems. Ironically, when it's Twitch, they'll talk about the system all the time and they'll not talk about people. But they won't talk about the system when you're talking about YouTube having too many algorithms. So that's the interesting part of all these commentators, is that they're talking about YouTube like it's got all this discoverability. The truth is it doesn't. The algorithms are worse on YouTube. And there have been some instances where some YouTube executives have slipped and mentioned that there's a little bit of politics going into some of that. And there's also situations where YouTube executives talk about, because of the pandemic and trying to prevent misinformation from going around, they are actually modifying the algorithms to bury certain kinds of content. And there's actually, if you follow Team YouTube and the support accounts over on Twitter, there's a situation where...
So, I recently traveled past
we got a lot of people talking in town. Don't want to be talking over them. Let's get our thing here.
Nisuzi has koi. It's our friend.
Desert Wind. Yeah, these are the same couple of delves over and over again.
It was bizarre and, well...
But that's the thing. There was a guy that was streaming over on YouTube, and he's like, what's the point of having stream notifications? Nobody's watching my stream. What's going on, YouTube? YouTube responded, oh, it looks like our automated systems thought there was something that should be demonetized. So our system was not sending notifications of your stream. So, yeah, you were streaming to dead air because of some glitch in YouTube's systems. See, this is the fundamental problem with YouTube right there, is that you can never know whether or not it's your content that's the problem, because it could always be a technical glitch or some other thing that is responsible for you not getting any views. It could be something completely technical, and that's what the big commentators like to talk about. The commentators go on about, oh, YouTube's got all this discoverability. Theoretically it does, but that doesn't pan out in the real world. I mean, I've done commentaries on video games like World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, and I'll tell you what, the big guys, they say the same 6 or 7 things over and over again. They repeat the same talking points, and they get all the views. I come up with thoughtful, original, imaginative commentary that shows the audience that I've actually thought these things through instead of just repeating what's popular in the trending section and crap views. Now here's the oh, well, maybe nobody's interested in what you have to say. How do you know that? How? That's the problem. You can't. There's enough technology under the hood at YouTube that you could be getting crushed. You could be getting crushed, and it'll look like it's something you're doing, but in reality, it's just a system not working right somewhere. And given the glitches... Given all the glitches that I've been encountering... Ooh, 24 grand. Given the glitches that I've been encountering... When I've gone around and, you know, when I've run into just trying to browse the YouTube studio recently, I'm not leaving anything up to chance or a lack of interest. The fact remains, World of Warcraft's a very popular game, Elder Scrolls Online is a popular MMO. There is an audience, but YouTube's not letting me actually have one. So, it's not like I'm making videos that are so niche that there is not a single person in the world that's interested in watching them. Or commentaries that are so niche that there isn't a single person in the world that's interested in any of them. Completely not true. And I actually received a comment at one point. Someone was like, well, you got crap views. I guess people have forgotten about you. No, it's the systems. The thing is, YouTube's systems are so broken right now discoverability and otherwise, you can't know that it's anything you're doing wrong. That's the reason why you're not getting any views. Because there's just so many other possible explanations. So, should just change formats, turn off ESO. I'm all wound up now. Not good for 3:30 in the morning, and I should try to get some sleep soon. But that's the thing. There just isn't enough. He's swinging his sword at, and I'm just blasting him with holy damage. Boom! 4 grand. Get up to 8 grand on the instant attack. I think the necromancers hit harder though. Wait, was that an arrow? Somebody's still after. Ah. That's a near instant respawn then. What? Now what? Oh, okay. A little bit of lag. I thought ZeniMax fixed that. Interesting. But yeah. It's a mess.